Cardi B goes nuts after Stefon Diggs' shocking truth, internet in total meltdown. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. It started like a normal, chaotic celebrity day. Flashing cameras. Whispering blogs. 1,000 half-true rumors bouncing around the internet. Fans were scrolling mindlessly, until one single truth detonated and sent shockwaves through pop culture. By the time the dust settled, Cardi B was unrecognizable, raw, furious, emotional, and completely unfiltered. The calm before the explosion. For weeks, fans had sensed something was off. Subtle clues. Missed appearances. A few icy silences where there used to be loud affection. Cardi, known for saying exactly what she feels, suddenly went quiet. Too quiet. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs looked conflicted. Interviews became clipped. Smiles didn't reach his eyes. Every answer felt rehearsed. And the internet, being the internet, smelled smoke before seeing fire. The shocking truth drops. Then came the revelation. Not a leak. Not a rumor. Not a gossip blog guessing wildly. It was the truth, laid out in a way that couldn't be ignored. A truth that suggested everything Cardi thought she knew was wrong. According to insiders in this fictional universe, Cardi discovered that Stefon had been hiding a massive personal decision, one that directly affected her, their future, and how the world viewed their bond. Not cheating. Not money. Something deeper. Something about control, timing, and who really held the power in the narrative of their relationship. When Cardi realized she had been kept in the dark, all hell broke loose. Cardi B goes nuts. Eyewitnesses say the moment the truth fully sank in, Cardi snapped. Not quietly. Not politely. Not privately. She exploded. Phones were slammed. Voices were raised. Tears mixed with rage as Cardi paced, gestured wildly, and let years of bottled-up emotion spill out in seconds. This wasn't a performance. This wasn't for clout. This was hurt meeting betrayal head-on. You let the world think one thing while I was living another, she allegedly shouted. In this fictional scenario. You don't get to rewrite my story without me. Fans later noticed her hands shaking in a short live clip, eyes blazing, jaw clenched, emotions crashing into each other like waves in a storm. Stefon Diggs' silent response. While Cardi went nuclear, Stefon did the opposite. He went silent. No tweets. No posts. No damage control. Just one brief, icy statement through sources close to him. The truth always comes out. I just didn't expect it like this. That sentence alone sent social media into a full-scale frenzy. What truth? Why now? And why did Cardi look like her entire world had been flipped upside down? The internet loses its mind. Within minutes, hashtags exploded. Fire hashtag Cardi was right. Fire hashtag Diggs truth. Fire hashtag she didn't know. Fans picked sides instantly. Some praised Cardi for standing her ground and refusing to be played. Others questioned Stefon's silence and motives. Every old clip, every interview, every smile was reanalyzed like evidence in a courtroom. Body language experts weighed in. Lip readers dissected videos. Even fashion choices were turned into clues. The internet didn't just react, it obsessed. Why this hit so hard? This wasn't just celebrity drama. This was about trust. About who controls the narrative. About what happens when the truth arrives late, but loud. Cardi's reaction resonated because it felt human. Vulnerable. Unfiltered. A reminder that behind fame, money, and headlines are real emotions that don't care about PR strategies. What happens next? In this fictional storyline, insiders claim this moment changes everything. Private conversations that can't be undone. Decisions that can't be walked back. A relationship forced to confront reality instead of illusion. Whether this leads to reconciliation, total separation, or something even more shocking, one thing is clear. Collision: the truth didn't just come out, it blew everything up. And Cardi B? She made it crystal clear. Backhand index pointing right, she will not stay quiet when the truth disrespects her. Cardi B goes nuts after Stef Diggs' shocking truth. The internet erupted overnight when whispers of a buried truth finally clawed their way into the spotlight, and nobody was ready for the fallout. What began as a quiet evening turned into a full-blown meltdown when Cardi B allegedly uncovered information so explosive it sent her emotions into overdrive. According to sources close to the situation, the revelation didn't arrive gently. It hit like a lightning bolt. A late-night conversation. A few sentences spoken too fast. A pause that lasted just long enough to say everything. And then, boom, the truth landed. Cardi, known for her unfiltered honesty and fiery spirit, reportedly lost it. Not a single tear, this was raw, unrestrained emotion. Pacing. Raised voice. Shock turning into disbelief. Disbelief turning into anger. Those nearby say her reaction was immediate and intense, the kind that comes when someone realizes the ground beneath them was never solid to begin with. What was the truth? Insiders claim it involved timing, intentions, and promises, things Cardi takes seriously. There were allegedly conversations that didn't add up, statements that contradicted earlier assurances, and a version of events that suddenly didn't match reality. The more details surfaced, the clearer it became, something had been withheld. Witnesses described Cardi demanding answers, no filters, no patience. Say it again, she reportedly snapped, pushing for clarity. Silence followed. And in that silence, everything changed. Stef, usually calm under pressure, was said to be visibly shaken. This wasn't a press conference or a game day huddle, this was personal. He tried to explain, to contextualize, to soften the blow. But the damage had already been done. Once trust starts cracking, every word sounds like an echo. Fans watching the situation unfold online went into detective mode. Old clips resurfaced. Interviews were dissected. Social media posts were read between the lines. People started connecting dots that suddenly felt obvious in hindsight. How did we miss this, became the question of the night. Cardi's reaction, sources say, wasn't just about the truth itself, it was about how long it stayed hidden. For her, honesty isn't optional, it's foundational. And when that foundation trembles, the response is volcanic. By morning, the internet was still buzzing. Support poured in from fans who praised her for standing her ground. Others urged calm, asking for context and patience. But one thing was clear, this wasn't a small misunderstanding, it was a turning point. As of now, neither side has gone fully public with details, but the energy has shifted. Something broke. Something woke up. And whatever comes next will be watched by millions. Because when Cardi B discovers a shocking truth, she doesn't whisper. She roars.
쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비해 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 난 구름 위를 날고 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼